It's all in the backyard for it, isn't it? Yeah, not too bad, mate. Just giving the Outcast a bit of a run here. Yeah, just giving the Outcast a bit of a run here. You got your speaker on, I might be able to hear you then. Yeah, so I painted up the back end. What do you think of that colour? If you got your... I'm trying out the 4S. It's a 6300 in it, but I was just wondering because of yesterday that I left it overnight, and I'm wondering if it discharged a little because I took it for a run down the BMX park and I probably got about 10 minutes out of it, which I'm going to the bananas. But I've ordered some new batteries, and they're 6500s. They're 3S's, and they're graphene batteries. Now, they're a type of LiPo, I believe, but they're a new type of battery, and apparently they're supposed to last longer. What were they, 80C to 120C? So I've got a couple of those ordered. I looked on Banggood, they have them, but they only had one. So I found another place in China, and the two batteries was 169 US, and I had to pay nearly $55 with the postage because they're batteries, and they'll take about 7 to 10 days apparently to get here. So I'm keen to try them when they get here. Oi, nearly went in the wall. But the only problem I had with this, and that's what I'm wondering, sometimes when I turn it on, first off, it wants to go by itself. Let's give you a quick look under here. See there on the arm, I end up putting, see there, I put a rubber grommet on it. I got a rubber grommet, just cut it down the center, horizontally through it, and put that on. That seems to be stopping that arm popping off now. So I got that at the hardware store, so I'm trying that out. I have got new ones of these coming in the post. I've had no other issues, but as you can see, I've scratched her up pretty well. I took it to a skate park over in Casino. I've got a bit of a YouTube vid about that, but yeah, the first bit of it, if you can get through it, I was Didn't realise I was facing the camera to the ground. And the other thing here was the screw when that come out of the back here. So I've had to put in a temporary one. But you can't buy just the screw and that washer. You've actually got to buy the whole thing. So I've got one of those on order. And the other thing that happened, I suppose I'm glad it's plastic, was this here. If you can see that, it's bent. It landed hard on the back there. I didn't go real high. I was lucky to go, 2 or 3 feet, and it came back a bit and landed straight on the wheels there. I may have to replace that later on too, but I suppose it's lucky that's plastic and not metal. So I think if it was metal, it would have maybe broke something else down further. 10% drag brake. What's that? Is that the drag brake? The first button on the controller, STDR. That might be, it's up a little bit. Yeah, there she rolls back. See if that, is that it? Oh yeah. So if I turn that back. No, that's not it. Yeah, strange how it does that. And see that? I didn't even put my finger on the trigger then, it all went forward. I'm not sure what's causing that. Otherwise, it's a pretty fun little car to get around with. Oi! I tumbled it down the bush earlier. Yeah, chased through the bloody Lantana to get it. But I'm thinking I might take it down to the track. It seems to have cleared up a bit now. And see how we go. So I might go, if you can get some of the others to come on. I'm not sure who's really subscribed out of the guys we were talking with the other day. And I might take it down the BMX track. It's a mediocre one here in Lismore. It's not a full-fledged proper sort of club course, but good enough for the local kids and that just to muck around on, have a bit of fun, and not too bad for the RCs. I'm charging another battery in there at the moment, so I might take the VXL down as well and give it a bit of a run. But, yeah, see that? See that? I didn't even put my finger on the trigger then and it went to go. That's a bit odd. Still trim. How's that?